How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be starting a new series, hopefully, that I continue with, but you never know. Just because, sometimes I wait for like updates from Snap. I'm really still enjoying the game, but I thought it would be fun to do something else. So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to try to speed run different games, and I'm going to like basically kind of have a recorded like history of me learning the speedrun the game. Like it's going to be me learning the speedrun series. This is Hades. It's a game I'm pretty familiar with. I have speedrun this game before, and I have a PB of 9 minutes. It looks like I only use in-game time, and so in this video, I'm relearning the game. I haven't played it in literally a year. The last time I played this game before this was February 3rd, 2021, and it is January 15th, 2023. So almost 2 years actually. But man, 2023, that feels weird. But I love this game. It's really good, and Hades 2 is coming out, so I think it's a good game to start with. Um, I am going to skip some of this stuff to show you guys, but so basically you have this thing, the mirror. The mirror has all of the stats that you want for this thing, I think. Let me cut. And I'm going to make sure. Cut. I'll start doing that.
My power grows.
So the mirror, that is what I want to do. You start with this spoon. This is the conch shell because Poseidon and Artemis is the combo you want to do to make the game run as fast as possible. And I'll kind of walk through stuff that happens using in-game time. By the way, I just noticed I'm wearing another blue shirt with a fish on it because I live in Rhode Island. Never change, I guess. It is actually faster to use some heat in this game. You want tight deadline because the enemies spawn faster, force overtime because the enemies move faster, and then extreme measures helps with one of the fights to go by faster. So that's what you use.
Time to go get
And sealed and filed.
I wish you could skip this. Same thing still applies though. I mean, it didn't use any game time.
Not even the pact of punishment can stop me.
Still starting with a hammer though. Charge shot is apparently the best one, even though it's really hard to use. Don't ever use this one. Guess I'll take this.
Loaded up.
So I have bound. So this
Fix that.
boon specifically is really hard to use because you have to what's the word? Like the way in which you hit things is very different, and that can be quite confusing. Like you have to really like where that like charge line on the ground ends is where all your AoE damage basically goes. So it can be really hard to like precisely do damage compared to some of the other weapons. I'm gonna take. So Flood Flare isn't the best cast. This is a cast build. So cast is like that little crystal you see on the ground, if you've played Hades before. It's also like right here. It's the symbol is shown like this thing right here. Flood Flare is decent damage. It's not the best thing you could have, but it will allow me to go faster. So I think I'm gonna take Flood Flare.
Louds. Bottle of nectar.
If you pause, this is another trick. If you pause, when you're going through rooms, it doesn't increase the in-game time, so you have more time to think about your decision. So what I'm doing right now is I'm basically looking up, because I'm still learning the run, I'm looking up what characters are good to have boons with. Aphrodite is considered terrible, so I'm gonna, or well, not terrible, but like already, she has a really strong cast, but we already took a cast for our character, so we don't want her. But you want to avoid her because she can give you stuff to mess with this, like the RNG of what you're looking for. Since we only have a cast right now, the palms, what they do is it actually upgrades your abilities you currently have, and since we only want palms for our boons, like it's actually, like since we only want to upgrade our thing, like it's actually quite good.
God's given me strength.
Because it's like multiplicative damage. Shops are always the fastest thing you can take because shops don't have any kind of fighting. So Aphrodite's considered bad. I don't know if I want to spend any money on this. I guess I can get a health upgrade, which isn't bad. I can save my money for later. Take a health upgrade since I'm new. I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm gonna take a health upgrade. And then I have a health upgrade right after. That's awkward. Oh well.
Not yet.
One of the things that also can be really awkward about these builds specifically is that you have to re-get your casts. So you kind of want to like get good at grouping enemies, like realizing the breaking point of killing the enemies, and then grouping them to get your casts while they're dying. Dionysus can actually be pretty good from what I've seen so far. Also, Dionysus is just fucking cool in this game. If you guys haven't played Hades, I really recommend it, especially with the second one coming out. It is such a great game. Even though some of my friends slandered it a little bit. And so like when you see that like AoE damage we do on the ground when our shield is done charging, that's basically the whole point of this run. That's the whole thing that's going on, is we're like how do you say? No, change to tribute flare. No, I can't do that. So these are all pretty bad, but I don't think I want to use my rerolls. So you have 4 rerolls in a run of Hades to start with, which is this bottom left symbol right here. These little like dice, like the d20s. You want to save this for the second god you're looking for, because basically, so how this run works is with the shield, you're trying to get 2 gods to give you a duo boon that gives you crazy damage output. So I'm gonna end up taking this boon. Where is it? Here. Let's see. Oh, wrong thing.
An offering to the
Here's something that
Take money. Oh wait, this whole floor is frozen. It didn't matter what I was doing. Okay. Silly me.
you can do it.
fountain chamber.
So again, we pretty much want to get as many boons as possible, as many palms, on the flooded flare, because flooded flare is all of our damage.
That's better.
So it's money or thunder. Zeus is considered terrible. So we're gonna avoid Zeus. So an important part of what they talk about is grouping enemies, which I'm trying to work on actively, is like, because you spend see how much time I'm spending chasing these dudes. Like, I mean, at least there I killed 2 with a single cast. You know, like it's slightly better. And while enemies are spawning, you're supposed to pick up the boons. You actually have a pretty crazy AoE with the Poseidon thing, where you can kind of actually name near it, but not exactly there. Why is this room so long? What is this? That felt like a terrible room for me. Absolutely awful. Dionysus. So Artemis can give us the potential for, like, finding Artemis naturally means we're more likely to find the dual boon, which is great. I'm stuck. Okay.
Hold on.
So let's give it a shot. Learning the breakpoints is pretty important here for these guys. So Deadly Strike is awesome. Deadly Strike's what we want.
Artemis.
It's low rarity, which sucks, but that's fine. Deadly Strike is one of the key parts of this build. Hermes, Dionysus.
Just what I need.
I'm gonna take Greater Reflex, I think. I don't really care about the speed. I don't really care about Dionysus' boons right now.
I'm back, ladies.
Pacific,
Oh, don't fret.
stay out.
That's bad. Terrible. So hard to hit this character sometimes. So once you get used to like the aiming, the tidal splash, like you can do crazy damage. So I don't know what my goal should be as far as like what I should try to achieve with like I don't know what my goal should be as far as like what I should stop the series.
Moving on.
But I feel pretty good about that.
Take the
Like
shot.
at least as a first floor, that wasn't that bad. I don't think positive outlook is that good. I think I'd rather have the money from it. And then
All set.
so Artemis keepsake, I have both of the prerequisites for getting Artemis's keepsake, for getting the duo boon. So now they recommend that you run with the Artemis boon.
Hot up here. You wanna die again?
I gotta stop loading up 3 of these into the shield, because like right there, like I could kill him with 2. It looks like, because you kind of like when you spend all this time. That's the biggest issue with the what's the word the cast builds is you just spend so much time retrieving the things. I don't know. So it seems like the most efficient thing you can do is pretty much always upgrading your pawn, the cast, because its damage scaling late game is very good. So story event or what is that, money? So story event is always better because it's a free room.
Let's get out of here.
But if it was a shop, I would have probably considered the shop.
Come in.
It's kind of nice to have this event because we get to upgrade. We only have 2 boons that they can upgrade. So if it upgrades the cast and if it upgrades the attack, that's really good.
You got it.
Can't
So
see
it
that.
does upgrade exactly what we wanted, which is awesome.
Well, see ya.
Fishing time?
This run is going a lot better than my off-screen run. That was not good at all. See, that's what I mean. I gotta stop overloading them. That's important. Like I only need 1 to kill these. That's actually crazy. Yeah. Okay. So I'm getting a much better feel for how much damage we need to do here. I gotta just stop taking like suit damage. But the fact that you only need 1 to kill these guys is crazy. And then you don't have to like go chasing your things as much. So, man, I want Artemis. Maybe I should have taken Artemis because I want the Mirage boon, but the shop is like always faster because you don't have to fight anyone.
You're such a sweetheart.
Aphrodite. So I'm gonna take this so that way my special is filled, and then I'm gonna take the boon. So honestly, it could be a ooh, and then we still have an Aphrodite fight. That's awesome. Oh my god, I missed.
Look at this mess.
Mess that up. Fine.
There goes the power couple.
Heartrend. It's not what I want. So maybe I took the wrong special then because now I have a different duo boon. So we're gonna re-roll for the right
What
boon.
about these?
Mirage shot exactly what we want. That's exactly what we were looking for. Okay, so this is actually shaping up to be a pretty good run. Not suited. Just saying, not suited. That's crazy damage. Grab these while they're spawning. Every time I've used 2, I've regretted it, so I'm gonna stop using 2. So 2 would kill the mini boss guy.
Delicious.
Both there is great.
Stronger still.
Shop or heart? This is the last floor. I'm gonna take shop. I don't think I have 4 gods yet either. So that means I have potential for more. So it's always pretty decent. Any boons of power you find are more potent. Breaking wave is bad. Yeah, sure, why not? Actually. I feel like that could. It's not bad. Actually. So Aphrodite
You knew just how
is
to keep
someone I think you have to avoid because Aphrodite seems to give you a lot of boons, which does not seem great. Trying to get these 2 to group up. You can 2-shot these guys. I ain't wrong. Try to group them up, I think. I'm gonna die, but it doesn't matter.
I don't think so. Megara.
No. It was such a good fight, too.
Back to wherever your neck went. More darkness.
This run had so much potential to be so good if I was just more prepared for the thing. If I was more prepared for like this run, I think it would have been a lot better.
Crossed through all Asphodel's defenses.
I don't think I want to sell either of these actually. That one seems pretty good. So coin purse is what they say. So take coin purse and then I can get another one of these. I guess a Deathify doesn't hurt.
Closer. Time to pick a fight.
I think the top one is Poseidon. I think I want Hermes instead of Poseidon. So you only need 1 cast for most of these. That's crazy. That's crazy. I feel like I've learned so much this run already. But I'm still fucking it up though.
Don't get yourself out of there. Well, it might be that.
I think just you moving faster is better, right? So hyper sprint is considered better because there's potential for you to increase your damage like crazy. A hammer? I guess I'll take a hammer. So here I'm just trying to group them basically. And then just whatever, it's just about killing them. So these need 3 to break. Oh my god, please. So bad. Ferocious guard seems whatever, fine.
Let's go, Egypt. Yes.
Always want more palms. Now I'm trying to group them here. was a really fast room.
This.
Bonds of Power looking good here. Poseidon boss fight or shop. I'll take shop because shop is always faster. I don't really think I need Poseidon at this point. Any of these considered good? So I'll take that. I didn't look at what the options were. I should have. You definitely want to take the other one.
The god
So I'll take Poseidon.
choose.
Wave poundings is very good for this.
You dare to play with my heart, little godling? I'll just take yours and shatter it.
Aphrodite won't appreciate this.
So just short. So 2 of these kills. More over here against them.
It's regenerating. Megara?
Yeah, faster. I do get 2 wounds from this. It's not like totally bad. I don't think any of these are super good. Am I just selling that? Did I just take the rarest one to sell? I have 3 rolls. I'm just gonna use one because I have so many left over. Wave of Despair, Life Affirmation, Aphrodite. I guess Wave of Despair is fine. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Back to the center. Another boss fight, why not?
It's that big soul catcher again. It doesn't work right now.
Why can't I use it?
It's in.
This boss is like actually super fast to kill out, which is nice. I gotta start being way more careful of how much I load up because I'm spending so much time like going through these.
I'll keep my soul for now, thanks.
Aphrodite or shop? I'll take the shop, I think.
Look who. Like that. Probably won't miss a couple coins.
Is always better, basically at this point.
Hi there.
This is a good one for me. This is really good. So Thanatos is really nice because he basically like when you do in game time because Thanatos will like pause the clock and also just give me a health upgrade on top of the other thing I was getting. So there's like nothing bad about him.
Stay out of the way.
Oh, oops. Also, he's kind of a love interest. You know. Hot character at the end of the day is more important than any of that other shit I just talked about.
Gods grant me strength.
The end of that. That takes care of that, I guess.
Come on, which floor?
Here.
I don't have to talk to him, do I? Yeah, come on. Shopper Palm. Palm is always better. That's what I've been convinced of so far.
The power of the gods.
I don't have what I want here though. I guess Deadly Strike isn't that bad. The reason Deadly Strike isn't that bad is because it's my other source of damage. I'm just like left clicking, right?
Gentlemen, I'm back.
Others just
Can't do that here.
Did I use them all? Is that what it is? I must have used them all. I didn't even realize.
We shall thwart your each and every trespass in Elysium.
I don't remember this fight at all. Like, I have no idea what he's gonna do. I just remember that it's like not that hard. That you can kind of get to this point where you that's one dead. That's the second guy. There we go. So that was a pretty quick fight. That was like what, 30 seconds maybe? One of the best things also about having in-game time is that like it's paused after fights, so you get to say hi to your fan here. Zagreus has one one little fan. That's cute. Thanks, guy. Literally no one else. That's fine.
Guess I'll be going then.
So that gives me permanent more damage.
stop you.
So now I'm on the last floor. This floor is the real time killer. As you'll see in a second. But now it's a question of what keepsake do I want to bring here?
I welcome you to try.
Let me sell first, I guess. Don't want to sell any of those. Yeah, cast is useful. Before unequipping the Sharon's keepsake that you took in Elysium, which I didn't. Why would you take the Sharon's keepsake? I'm confused. Where the hell is this keepsake? Oh, damn. Take Katie's call. I'll take Katie's call. Or if you do have a call. Huh. That's pretty neat. So, yeah, the speedrun is really interesting here because of how many like paths you have to take. So this is the last stage, and then the boss fight. What do we want to try? I think we lead palms.
Maybe this way.
I did it again. You know, I said I shouldn't. 'Cause I'm a fool.
No
A
thanks.
damned fool. So what happens in this fight, by the way, if you don't know, is you keep basically fighting bosses until you find the Satyr sack to bribe Cerberus, and that just takes like a huge amount of time. Because if you find it in the 5th room, like your run's basically dead.
Okay.
Also, it can kill any of the bonuses you get. Like I have an extra cast right now because of the bonuses I took. But if I I'm having a great deal of trouble finding it. Is this what I had to kill this whole time? No. What was the thing? Purge it.
A palm of power.
I'm gonna take bonus damage versus the bosses upcoming. We are gonna stop for fish. I'm a fool.
Damn.
Best games have fish.
These tunnels.
Best games
Try
have
this way.
fishing. Tell me not. More than we got. Okay. That's nice because This means they could potentially get to Hades, which is good. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really gonna use money at this point from for like other stuff, like because I'm on the last stage. Or
What is this stuff?
oh my god, we found the Fasader sack. That's awesome.
Refreshing.
We're actually in a pretty decent spot.
The fears.
Thanks, boy.
Now we're fighting our dad to the death.
The shield of chaos.
I haven't fought Hades in 2 years, by the way, so if I suck at this, go easy on me, okay? I don't remember any of this shit.
To me, wretches, destroy my kin and an eternal torment to you who speak of this. Darkness. Well, Father, Son, darkness.
Crazy damage. So that's the first phase done.
Enough of this.
It's kind of neat that you can block that, actually.
Go home, boy.
Do I have Meg?
Okay.
No, I don't have Meg.
Can't do that right now.
So I messed up. I should have saved Meg for one of these. For sure.
You stepped in something, boy. Father, boy.
Damn it, you can kill him fast. Okay, so 12 minutes and 49 seconds for the first run I've done in 2 years. So let's keep that time in mind. 12 minutes and 49 seconds. I want to see how that compares to my best shield time. That was a good run, honestly. If I was more prepared
By my father.
to like win, like if I was more prepared for the run,
To fish.
I would have. I think that could have been like something serious. See if I can do fishing correctly. Oh my god, you have to press right bumper getting a fish. Oh, dude, we fumbled 2 fish.
He cannot kill me like this every time, believes the underworld prince. He shall eventually have no more ideas. But the prince, as often is the case, is wrong.
Huh?
12 minutes and 49 seconds, something like that. 12 minutes, 49 seconds, something like that.
Wonder if I can get out even faster. Just me. Pretend I'm not even here.
That was my fastest
My
time
keepsakes.
with the shielded chaos. Oh my god. I don't know if that's a flex. That's definitely going in the thumb, like in the clickbait, but that is hilarious. That was my PR. Jesus Christ.